Hey Gemini, what's up gang? I hope everybody is well. We're going to go ahead and do a past, present, and future read. This is basically where we pick up on whatever spirit wants to read about, okay? So take it as it resonates, and if that's something that interests you, go ahead and stick around. Gemini, if you're new to this channel, welcome. My name is Jessica. Please take a look at my description box because that's going to have any information that you would need to know. And yes, this is a Gemini channel. However, if you vibe, you tribe. Okay, so go ahead and make yourself comfortable. Gemini, if you're returning, welcome back. I hope that you're well. Hope you're taking care of yourself. I hope that you're doing what's best for you. Thank you for all the love, all the support. Thank you for all the good vibes, Gemini. It really does mean the world. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So we're going to use the Madame Endora fortune cards. Let's go ahead and see what's going on for the past energy for Gemini. What's happening in their past, spirit? In Gemini's past, what was going on in the past, please? We have the Spirit card coming out, Gemini, and this is talking about unseen forces that are watching over you. So in the past, you had a guardian angel. You had, Spirit had your back. Spirit was looking out for you. I really always see the evil eye in the background here too with this card. So you are being protected from anybody's malicious intent, anybody who is trying to kind of take advantage of you or get over on you, or even if a situation didn't happen the way that you wanted it to, and you're sitting here thinking, well, actually things didn't end up in my favor. They actually did. That's the thing, okay? Because whatever it was that you were removed from, or whatever it was that didn't work out in the past, it was Spirit looking out for you, okay? Because there's something else, something better, something more aligned with you in the future, okay? So this is also talking about in the past, you just kind of trusting where Spirit is going to take you. You trusting a situation, you trusting that Spirit has your back. So if you're being put in a situation, it must be for a reason, okay? This is giving me very much like everything happens for a reason type of energy, all right? Yeah, I feel like that's kind of the logic and reason and common sense that you were using as a spiritual person. Right? You were like, well, if Spirit's put me in this situation, then obviously this is what's meant for me, or obviously I'm here for a reason. If something has happened, something's gone wrong, well, obviously I wasn't meant to be involved in that, and that's, you know, rejection is protection. It's really that kind of energy, Gemini, okay? So in the past, there's really this energy of you know, using your logic, using your reason, and feeling like Spirit has your back, or feeling like something is looking out for you. Like you might have felt in the past a lot of spiritual energy around you, maybe never really truly feeling like you're alone, feeling like maybe the spirit of somebody who has passed on is around you as well. Some of you guys could have, you know, parents, grandparents, siblings, friends. I'm even getting like ex-lovers or even children that have passed away. I feel like they're around you, even spirit animals. So if you have like a dog or bird, perhaps I'm getting something significant, maybe a horse or a pet that has passed away. It's like that animal is here in spirit looking out for you, watching over you, is really the energy I'm getting here, okay? All right, let's see what's going on in the present for Gemini. What's happening in the present? The present energy, Spirit, what's happening in the present? We have Earth coming back out, okay. And then we have the Queen on the bottom of the deck. So that's divine feminine energy. This is really the energy of, you know, I feel like you're really in your balanced energy right now. You're using both your masculine and your feminine energy to get things done. I do feel aware, as before, maybe there was this energy of, I'm going to see where life takes me. I'm going to go with the flow. I know Spirit has my back, that kind of energy. We are transitioning into a more balanced, right? That's not that, it's not that that's not balanced. It's just, this is feeling very feminine. It's feeling like, you know, you're flowing. The masculine energy asks us to get up and do. It asks us to get up and take action, which is where I feel like you're at in the current moment. You're taking action on something. You're utilizing your logic and your reason, right? Your common sense thinking skills. If you're not happy in a situation, you're wanting to make it better. Whether that means leaving it, whether that means having a conversation, whether that means doing more, putting in more effort and work on your part, whatever it is, Gemini, okay? I kind of get this energy here that in the moment, in the present moment, you are working on making things work in your life, putting in the work, putting in the dedication, putting in the effort to see some kind of results, okay? This could really be in regards to love and prosperity in specific. Like if you want a good relationship, you're working on that relationship. If you want a good working environment, you're either trying to cultivate that for yourself, or if you don't have it where you're at, you're going to find one. It's like there's this energy of really trying to make the necessary changes. There's almost this energy of doing like a self-audit or something. Like looking over everything and seeing what's working, seeing what's not working, checking that off the list. Okay, well, this has to go because that's a drag on my energy. Well, I like this. This always gives me good feelings, so I want to kind of incorporate more of that into my life. It's like you're really looking at what makes you happy, what makes you feel stable, what helps you feel like you're healthy in your present moment, okay? Health is very significant, very important, but not just physical health, like your spiritual, your mental, your financial, you know, your emotional, all these things, all these aspects of your life, you really want to feel healthy right now. Excuse me. You could also, with this earth energy, really be focused on your finances, really be focused on your money, really be focused on that that foundation here. You do want your luck to change in that area, and Spirit is confirming that that luck is going to change in that area. You are going to see some kind of level up or some kind of significant change come in that's going to make you feel better. Yeah, you're going to be able to use your skills in a better way, or you're going to be able to cultivate a new skill set that maybe you didn't even realize that you had, Gemini, because you're going to try to step into some new shoes and try something new is the energy I'm getting. I'm also hearing the train that's just down the street from me, so trains could be significant. There could definitely be this energy of going on a journey, and this doesn't necessarily mean that it's a long physical journey. This could really, look at this, all the cards we've seen are all the cards we're getting, Gemini. This could really just be talking about taking some kind of journey, you know, to something new. And it doesn't necessarily have to mean that it's like you're traveling a large distance. Maybe you're spiritually, you're taking some kind of, you're making some kind of distance. Like you're making some kind of progress in a situation here is what I see in the future. Okay. So we have the Queen coming back out, love and prosperity. I do feel like in the future here, you're finding a healthy mixture of both. Some of you might have felt like it had to be either or in your life before. Maybe you felt like you didn't have enough to give to, you know, everything that needed from you at the time. But since you've done this self-audit is really the energy that I'm getting, Gemini. It's like you've been looking over things and you've been kind of taking away energy and situations, people, places, whatever, that does take up a lot of your time, that's like stagnated. They're almost giving me the energy of like when I quit smoking cigarettes, which it's May, so it's 4 years. But when I quit, it was like I didn't realize how much time I had on my hands, literally. I didn't realize how much time I spent actually smoking cigarettes until I wasn't doing it anymore. And then I was like, well, shit. What do I do now? I'm bored. I have nothing to do, you know, and I was already feeling anxious because I was, you know, quitting. So it's like, you know, there's kind of this energy of not really seeing how much time you have until you start releasing a lot of the old toxic, negative habits, people, situations that were really just, they're not benefiting you. They're not adding anything to your life. But as soon as you remove them, you see how much free space you have. You know, from the great book of Avatar, you cannot fill a cup that is already filled. So it's kind of that energy of if you can't keep adding stuff, you can't expect to add anything new into your life if it's filled up with all the shit that's really not working for you anyways, Gemini, right? Let's just be real. So that's kind of where we're at here and what we're doing in the present. And what this is leading to in the future is a whole bunch of abundance, a whole bunch of prosperity in love, in finances, and overall general well-being and a sense of purpose and a sense of joy in yourself. Because first of all, you're being authentic, excuse me, to you guys know how it is. If you've been here long enough, you know how it is with the retrograde. It fucks with me every single time. My speech is like just terrible. My Mercury and my chart is in Gemini, or yeah, I said that right. So it gets all messed up. Anyways, so yeah, that's the energy that I'm getting here. Like you're feeling more abundant, you're feeling happier, you're feeling an overall sense of well-being here in the future. Let's get a deck out because we don't even have a tarot deck out here. So let's get one out and let's clarify a little bit. We don't need to spend too much time in the past, right? But I do like to look on it. So what's going on for Gemini in the past? Let's get some clarifying energy for this. How is Spirit watching over Gemini, in the past. Now, this doesn't have to be spirit itself. This could be, you know, ancestors. This could be guides. This could definitely be passed on relatives, okay, that were watching over you, Gemini. How is spirit watching over Gemini in the past? Helping you make discerning, it's like helping you see things clearly, helping your discernment, helping your sense of judgment, right? Giving you signs and synchronicities in regards to certain situations, certain people, letting you know if this was a safe thing, if this was not a safe thing, almost like being that extra nudge that you need to kind of move in that direction. That's what I'm getting here with this energy, you know? The Queen of Swords is definitely that energy of somebody who's looking out for you, somebody who doesn't want you to get caught up in any kind of negative situation, somebody who gives you tough love too. That's what I always see with the Queen of Swords. Like, this is very much a spirit guide or an ancestor that has tough love to offer, okay? Because they see so much potential in you. They see what you're capable of. So anything less than that, they feel like it's a disgrace, right? It's like a dishonor, okay, against you, because you deserve better and you know you deserve better. This is somebody, this spirit guide, this ancestor, whoever this is that was watching over you in the past, this is somebody who really does see you as somebody in high honor. Like, they hold you in very high regard. And this is somebody who is a warrior. Even if this is the feminine energy, this is definitely a warrior guide. This is somebody who slays any kind of entities or banishes any kind of negative energy that's sent your way. This is somebody who has a very, I'm hearing that their sword is very like powerful. Okay, so this is somebody who guards you. This is a guardian, and this person is definitely, or this energy, this spirit guide, this ancestor, whoever this is. This could be somebody that you were familiar with, somebody that you're not familiar with. Either way, they watch over you. And I feel like this is somebody who is very, they're very well versed in spiritual warfare and in battle on the other side. So this is definitely a warrior spirit guide, a protector, a guardian is the energy that I'm getting. You might see their face in things sometimes, Gemini, when you look in things. If you, I don't know, you're looking in a stream or something, you might see their face. Yes, this is definitely a feminine energy. This is somebody who looks out for your finances too. You might have several feminine energies or several guides around you. What was this person, or this, I keep saying person, so perhaps this was an ancestor or somebody that was alive while you were alive. I don't know, take it as it resonates though. What is this guide looking out for when it comes to Gemini? Unseen forces looking out for Gemini. What is this guide looking out for in the past? I'm hearing like the in-between. I'm sorry guys, there's something formulating. I'm getting like the in-between. I'm getting like, you know how like where there's almost like this energy of like where something negative is approaching you, but it hasn't actually reached you yet. So it's been sent, but it hasn't reached you. It's in the in-between. That's when this Queen of Swords would slay this, or, you know, banish this energy. You know, people who might want to approach you with negative intentions too. You know, they set out to approach you, but they never actually make it to you. This energy does something to repel them, or something happens. This could also be making sure that any offers, any abundance that's in the in-between, something that is meant for you and it's set out, it's in alignment for you, but it hasn't actually reached you yet. That would be the in-between. This guide, this ancestor looks out for that, looks out for the in-between, the things that are like in loading. They keep showing me like a loading symbol or a pending symbol. They keep showing me something like that. Like this ancestor, this guide protects the potential that you have in your life. What hasn't actually manifested yet, but is in the realm of manifesting. Like it's manifesting, but it hasn't actually showed up in reality yet. If that makes any sense. And it don't have to make sense. That's the energy I'm getting, like, because that's just the message. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, right? Yeah, this is like, this ancestor makes sure that everything that's supposed to come full circle does, and everything that should be blocked away from you, should be kept away from you is. Like, this is definitely a main guide, a main ancestor. This is an A1 since day one. That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like, this is your ride or die ancestor here, or guide here. So you might already have a sense of who this actually is, or what this actually is that watches over you. You might already have that sense, okay? This is somebody that is very dedicated to your happiness, wants you to see all your wish fulfillment come to pass, whether it's in relationships, whether it's in money, it doesn't matter. They want you to get exactly what you deserve and nothing less. And they feel like you deserve a lot. Okay, let's move into the present. So what I'm getting, though, to go back real quick, what I'm getting from this past is this is significant because this ancestor has actually helped some of the things that are about to come to pass, has blocked any kind of negative energy that's tried to disrupt you. Anybody who's maybe sent anything your way to try to cause endings or cause confusion in your life or disruption in your life, this ancestor has definitely played a part in protecting you to help you move forward to all this goodness that we see here. Okay, so that's why this is significant for what's happened in your past. So if you're not aware of this ancestor, if you weren't aware of all that they actually have done, I would put an offering on your altar, Gemini, or just send a quick thank you even. You know. All right, so this present energy, the earth, present, utilize logic, reason, and common sense. What is this here for Gemini in the present? Some of you, that is what I'm saying. For some of you, you do feel like the more logical thing to do is kind of walk away from situations that aren't serving you any longer. Something that feels very restrictive, something that feels very like indoctrined, or this is like what a lot of people would probably say is the right thing for you or what seems logical, but for you, it's like that's not what's logical to you. So you're seeing that, Gemini. You're really standing, we've been getting that in the last couple of readings too, like really standing in your own authenticity and really cultivating this own sense of self-identity. And even if it doesn't match up to what everybody else considers proper or right or logical or what's going to do best for you, right? What they see is best for you. You're learning to really do what you feel is best for you. Taurus energy coming through, okay? Some of you guys in the present moment, this is obviously not for everybody, but for whoever it is, some of you are walking away from a marriage in the present moment. You are, signing some kind of contract or emotionally disconnecting from this, separating yourself from this for once and for all. Maybe you're announcing to somebody that you're dating or that you've moved on. I don't know. Take it as it resonates, but I am getting that energy. With the Page of Swords here, you're looking for ways to disconnect yourself from some kind of rigid restrictions, traditions, other people's expectations. It's going to take a lot of strength. It's going to take a lot of self-confidence, and it's going to take you believing in yourself, Gemini. You digging down really deep and believing in yourself and being your own best friend too, being your own supporter. Because Gemini, if you're blessed enough to have somebody who supports you and truly wants what's best for you, even if it doesn't benefit them, right? That's a blessing to have somebody like that. But not everybody has somebody like that, Gemini. So if you don't happen to have anybody like that, there's this energy of you being your own best friend, your own biggest supporter, your own, I don't know, they're just showing me Rocky. Adrian! They're showing me Rocky where he's up on the thing, like jumping around. It's like you got to be your own coach. You have to be your own supporter. You have to be your own biggest fan, even your own hater sometimes, and just critique yourself a little bit, but not too much. I don't want to encourage my Geminis to hate on themselves because I already know y'all do that a lot. And really, there's no need. Okay, so let's just edit, right? Take ourselves back. We need to give ourselves more love. So, but sometimes it's good to be a little competitive with yourself and push yourself a little bit, Gemini, but in a healthy way. I do feel like there's this energy of, you're really ready to end these negative energies, these negative cycles within yourself, within situations. By Leo season, for sure, you could definitely be walking away from something for good. This could be in the material realm, but this could be to go towards something else, okay? So by Leo season, I see you walking away from something to venture towards something else. And this really, what is this in regards to? Is this in regards to, look, High Priestess one. Spirit's like, I take, right? Spirit's like, you guys already know, if you watch this channel, you know High Priestess is a stop pulling on it, right? But we're going to, listen, right? What is this in regards to? Is this in regards to money? Is it regards to finances? It could be a mixture of both. The Star, listen, I feel like it could be a mixture of both for you guys. You guys know deep down inside, Spirit is saying what you feel motivated to change, what you feel like you are drawn to, what you feel like your wish fulfillment is, what life you want to manifest, what vision you have for yourself in the future. That's what this is in regards to in the present. That's what you're mustering up the strength, you're taking the proper steps, right? You're disconnecting where needed, you're journeying where needed, you're processing where needed, you're letting go where needed. That's what this is all in regards to. Okay, Queen. Maybe some of you guys like Queen. I know I do. 1919 on the timer when I looked at the timer. I do like Queen though. Queen's a freaking bitchin' band. All right, so yeah, there's gonna be a lot to celebrate here in the future. Okay, look, there really is. Gemini, there's gonna be a lot to celebrate here in the future. I feel like you're releasing some kind of burden here too. You're letting go of a lot in the present and you just keep on doing it. It's like you get a taste for it or something, you know, like, I don't know, like you get a taste for like taking care of yourself, putting yourself first. It feels fucking good. You know what I mean? It feels good to be like, actually, no. People be like, what? Be like, yeah, actually, no, I just don't feel like doing that. Or, you know what I mean? Like, you're putting yourself first and it feels good. There's a lot to celebrate. There's a lot of reunions. There's a lot of love, romance, maybe dating, maybe getting to know somebody on a deeper level here. There could be this energy of meeting new soul fam too, especially if you're moving into new work environments or you're networking, you're moving, you're interweaving in different like areas, different groups, you know, different energies. Like, yeah, you're going to meet some soul fam. You're going to meet some people that, you know, are like-minded that you get along with. Okay. I'm just overall though, getting a reason to celebrate here in the future. What is the reason to celebrate for Gemini in the future? Opportunity comes a knocking, Gemini, right? And this makes you feel really good about yourself. You feel really good about this opportunity, whatever this is. This is definitely something that you manifested, okay? And something that you've been waiting for while you've been manifesting. Like, it's like, it's less of a waiting when we see that Three of Wands with him out there on the cliff. And it's more of like a, I see my ships out there. I see you out there. And I'm like, X-Man fucking laser vision drawing your ass into me right now. Like, it's that kind of energy, right? That's what I'm getting. I feel like you're saying no to all the drama, all the bullshit. You definitely don't want any part of that. And anything that makes you feel like you're just not good enough or you're not worthy or you're not appreciated, right? You're not being treated correctly. You're not being treated the way you're treating yourself right now, Gemini, because I'm going to let you know you're treating yourself damn fucking good. Okay? In the future. Yes, you're treating yourself, Nine of Pentacles, damn good in the future. So if anything don't want to treat you the way you're treating yourself, it's bye. With the Two of Cups here, yeah, you're coming into union with yourself and possibly other people too. There could be somebody, he looks kind of shy. He looks like, will you take my cup? She's like, okay. I'm sorry, Gemini. Anyways, I'm gonna move on. There's just this energy of like feeling really good in the future, and I'm not fucking mad at it either. Yeah, Death card. I feel like you really are releasing a lot of things that maybe, excuse me, have held you back, male or female, right? Like, you've just been, her cup's closed, her legs are closed. Not that there's anything wrong with keeping your legs closed. I don't advise that you all of a sudden start opening them, right? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying this is like symbolizing energy being shut off, okay? Especially since that's going to be the root chakra there, and that's your action, that's you taking steps, that's you moving. Really, with the Queen of Cups, the legs closed, what I'm seeing is a lack of action, a lack of exchanging energy with people, places, things, because you are wanting to preserve yourself. You're wanting to protect yourself with your cup closed. The Queen of Cups has been through a lot of shit, right? She's seen a lot of things, and she's not about to just share her cup with anybody, you know, or everybody. She just is really closed off, and it's self-preservation. But you're really not wanting to be in that energy anymore. Scorpio energy coming through, but doesn't have to be, okay? I just kind of feel, we've been seeing Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo in the last couple of readings too, so somebody has that heavily in their chart. But I just get this energy here with this of like, you're wanting to end these cycles that keep you closed off, keep you in this energy of stuckness, right? You're really wanting to open yourself up. And you're wanting to work hard, you're wanting to change your routine, you're wanting to become stronger, healthier, more financially stable. And I do see that in the future with the Nine of Pentacles. You are going to have more finances, or you're just going to feel more financially secure. Even if that's just like, I like what I'm doing now. Okay? Like, that means way more than the money sometimes, just liking what you're doing. Okay, let's go ahead and get some advice. We're going to use the Moonology deck. And then we're going to call it a day on this reading. Advice for Gemini. What advice do we have for Gemini, gang? Let's get some advice for the past. These trains are coming through today. A lot of stuff could be coming in. A lot of opportunity could be coming in. Something's coming in from a distance, or you're willing to go the distance is what I just heard. There's something about a distance. Okay, in the past. We have, yes, expect powerful change. And that's the thing. I feel like with the confidence leads to your success in reverse, there might have been a lack of confidence, and it might not have been because you don't believe in yourself or whatever. For some of you, yeah, of course, but it could just really have been because you lack the clarity, right? But moving forward, or excuse me, from the past moving forward, you are expecting powerful change. Now, you were discerning, you were definitely cutting things off with the help of your guides and ancestors, and I feel like your ancestors were really in the background helping you with this powerful change. Yeah, a win-win outcome is forecast. You definitely had some kind of karmic debts that were paid off, or some kind of negative energy that was blocked, like justice was served in the past from your ancestors, especially if you have ancestors that were Libra, Leo, I'm getting Capricorn, like especially them. Okay, take time to breathe out in the past. That is the advice that you took. That is what you did. Like, you took a break from something. You saw how something was really like, it was a dredge on your energy. There's an energy of almost being like smothered here. Okay, so you wanted to get that, you wanted to change that energy in the past. That's what I'm getting with the advice. That's what you did, I feel like. But this is more just additional messages from the past. What do we have in the present for advice, please? The present for Gemini, advice. It's like you could barely see through, like, it's not the forest through the trees in this picture. It's more like the snowflake through the damn snowstorm. That's kind of like you can't see anything because you're so bogged down by something in the past. You just want to release it so badly. You know, you're hurt, you're struggling, you're stressed out, you're feeling heavy. What is the present advice, please? Present advice for Gemini. Present advice and additional messages. That's too many. Present advice, please. Present advice and additional messages. Look, confidence is the key to your success, Gemini. That's what I'm saying. In the past where you lack this confidence, in the present, you are definitely taking on that energy. It's about you. You're definitely putting yourself first. You're taking the chances you want to take. Again, Leo energy is sun. That is the masculine energy. And like I had said in the past, I do feel like there was this energy of being a little bit in the feminine, of going with the flow, letting spirit kind of fight your battles, letting spirit place you like a seed where it feels like you needed to be planted, right? But now in the present, we are taking action. We are making the moves. We are growing up out of where we've been planted, and we're deciding, you know what, I'd like to grow over here. I'd like to spread my seeds over here. I'd like to go and do this. I'd like to try something new. I don't have to accept where I've been placed. I can take the initiative to move and cultivate what I want to create for my life. That's where you're at in the present. And that is the advice. Spirit wants you to keep standing in your masculine energy. Keep taking actions. Keep making the choices that are necessary for you. Communication is key. So don't let your pride get in the way. Don't be afraid to communicate the things that you want. Don't be afraid to, compromise where it's needed. Don't be afraid to stand up for yourself. Don't be afraid to hear other people out too, especially in relationships moving forward, because compromise is definitely very important in relationships. We have luck is on your side. So Gemini, moving forward, you're going to be very favored. Okay, moving forward, it's a favorable outcome is what I'm getting. What do we have? Future advice. Future advice for Gemini. Meditate and contemplate, because I do feel like there's a lot of changes that are coming in. Yeah, a new romantic cycle begins. The Spirit was hinting at that there could be. Now, for me, with the new romantic cycle, because y'all know how I am, right? So I could take that as any kind of cycle beginning where you're doing what you love, or you feel really connected in the heart space. It doesn't have to just be romance. You know, you could be working some new job and just be like, damn, I love it. Every day I love it. I love coming here. I love fucking off with my coworkers. I love dealing with the customers. I love, I just love this job. Like, I just really do enjoy it. Like, you're really connected at your heart space with what you're doing every day in the future. That's the energy I'm getting here. I feel like you're being asked to meditate and contemplate upon what you really want and how far you've come. There's this energy of big, like, gratitude with this that I'm getting. Also, you're working still towards something. We're only at the 9 of Pentacles here in the future. We haven't made it to that 10, so we're not where where we see ourselves being in the future. We're not there yet. So there is this energy of kind of swimming here and assessing of like, okay, well, now I'm here, so how do I make the last step? But I really get this energy of like sitting here and reflecting on all that you've been through in the future and feeling very grateful for that. Yep. You look, we keep seeing this card. Luck is on your side. I'm telling you, that's just a big confirmation from Spirit that everything is going to work out exactly as it should, and it's going to work out in your favor. Now, with you and your loved ones are safe, you guys know by now, this is my card of like, everything is going to be fine. When this card comes out, Spirit is really confirming that everything is going to work out good for you. Your family is going to be safe. You're going to be safe. Your finances are going to be safe. Nothing bad, nothing terrible is going to happen to you. Like all those fears that we have when we make these big transitions, when we make these big changes in our life, it's scary. And sometimes there are those thoughts of, oh my God, what's going to happen to my family? What's going to happen to my money? Are we going to, am I going to let people down? Everything's gonna be fine, Gemini. You're gonna be just fine in the future. This is the confirmation, and this is how you're feeling too. Like I said, there's a very watery, a very like, I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be at type of feeling in the future. With this Cancerian energy that is talking about a safe home environment, feeling safe with the connections, the people around you, feeling very protective of the connections and the people in your home space around you, Gemini. So I really like that energy. All right, guys, that has been your reading. And I do hope that it helps. I hope it resonates. I hope it does something. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.